Hey guys, MCU Collector with a quick video just to kind of show you my latest pickups and mail haul over the last week. So lots of really cool things that I'd really like to share with you guys as far as being fans of Marvel Legends, being fans of anything Marvel, or in my case, Spider-Man. Just to show you kind of how my collection has really been building up. So real quick, SpiderMan Homecoming is coming soon, so as Spider-Man is my favorite character of all time, I'm sure this movie will be my favorite movie of all time. So to go with that, obviously we have the Spider-Man Hot Wheels, the character cars, which is actually new tooling for the Homecoming movie, so the Spider-Man. I have yet to find the Iron Man that comes individually packaged based on the movie, but hopefully soon I will find that. So I'm a big fan of these Marvel, the Hot Wheels character cars. So here is the Homecoming suit Spider-Man, which is really nice. Has the deco for the movie suit, so very nice. And then to go along with that one is the new Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack, which has the Iron Man, which will come single carded that you could find. But this car here is the exclusive, which is based on the homemade suit. So obviously the Spider-Man logo is different there, and then the paint apps are different to go with the homemade suit versus the tech suit or web wing suit. So very cool. A couple of things on eBay. I got this probably a week ago. I've yet to open it. I don't know why it's taking me so long, but it's just so many other things going on. I haven't had a chance. But here we have the Marvel Legends Ninjas versus Super Spies. It's the Hand Ninja and Dum Dum Dugan. The reason why I got this is because obviously, you know, I've mentioned it before, MCU figures, the movie figures, are what really drew me into collecting. So it's since expanded quite a bit, but one of the expansion points was to get characters that are in the MCU and get their comic book figure that is there for them. So again, I stick to only Hasbro on one of my rules. So Dum Dum Dugan, obviously he's in Captain America: First Avenger. He is also in Agent Carter, the TV show. So Dum Dum Dugan figure, there he is. The Hand Ninja, I actually got a red Hand Ninja, which I forgot to bring out already, which will go, you know, obviously because they made an appearance in both Daredevil and Iron Fist. I don't care much for the white one. I'll probably be selling this one on eBay or looking to trade. If anybody has a Kree soldier, which I need because they did make an appearance in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I guess kind of Guardians of the Galaxy, even though I guess they're just mentioned. So I have that here. I've yet to open it. I will be hopefully soon. Just got this one in the mail today, you know, with Spider-Man Homecoming coming up. I need a Dr. Octopus, so I need as many Spider-Man villains as I can get. The only other Dr. Octopus I have is the Spider-Man 2 movie figure that came in that old Sandman Build-A-Figure. So it's based on the Sam Raimi trilogy. So here, Doc Ock himself, Dr. Octopus of the Spider-Man Origins figure line. So really cool there. I'm excited to have this. I believe this is a repaint of the actual Toy Biz Marvel Legends figure, but it is a Hasbro release, so looking forward to opening this up and adding it to my collection. Here we have the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man. Now this is the KO version that cost me, I think, $22. It took about 3.5 weeks to arrive. I mainly got it just because I'm curious. With Spider-Man being my favorite character, I took an exception to kind of branch out beyond the Hasbro figures of Spider-Man. So I've yet to open this up to really see how it is. It being a KO or bootleg knockoff, a clone figure, I think is kind of how they put that. The box itself is really nice, but if you kind of zoom in and look at the details of it, you could tell that it's not top quality. You could see that it is kind of an aftermarket print, I guess, where it's not as clean. It's a little fuzzy. I know it's probably hard to see as it comes out on camera, but you could definitely tell that that is not an original. If you look at the paint apps too, look at how terrible paint apps are. Look at that black lines all over the place. So you can tell this is a clone. This is not the original. That's why $22. But when I open it up, who knows? Maybe it was worth it. If it turns out to be a great figure, I might look at getting the Venom one. I heard there is a clone third-party version coming out at some point soon. I don't know if it's even come out yet or not. I haven't been searching for it, but if this is a pretty good figure, I may go for the Venom. If Spider-Gwen, when that one comes out, I may go for that. We'll kind of see. But as far as like the Deadpool or anything like that, I'm probably not going to reach out because, again, at this point, it would be strictly just kind of the Spider-Man figures. Another one real quick is, as I mentioned, you know, the movie figures, and then anybody that's in the MCU that has a comic book figure, I'm really going after. So here's one, Union Jack. Now this was from the Red Hulk wave, which was a Target exclusive. Now Union Jack is kind of in the MCU. There's a character in Captain America: The First Avenger, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I'm not familiar with the character at all, but because there is the character that shares the name, maybe not the hero Union Jack name, but he is in the MCU, so I had to get a figure. A buddy of mine turned me on to the fact that he is in the movie, so I had to get the figure for it, Union Jack, there. So, nice little addition to my collection. As a Spider-Man fan, many of you may know that the Spider-Man Legacy Collection has been released at Best Buy. It is a Steelbook collection with all 5 movies, the Sam Raimi trilogy and the 2 Amazing Spider-Mans. So Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, Peter Parker Spider-Mans in one box set. This is a pretty awesome set. $60. If you're a Steelbook collector, Steelbook guy, this is one that you're going to want. The Steelbooks themselves are pretty awesome. I'll show you the front and back so you can take a quick look. We have the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. One thing I don't like is that the spine, there's nothing on the spine. Nothing at all. But the back, you can see you have the trilogy logo, spider logo on the back. The Amazing Spider-Man has the Amazing Spider-Man spider logo on the back, but in blue. Trilogy is in red. And you can see the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man on the front. So really cool. One thing that was really kind of the big selling point of this is that this box set comes with the Spider-Man 3 Editor's Cut, which, you know, Spider-Man 3.1, you may hear it called. I watched it. I didn't pay complete attention to it, so there's very little minor details into the movie. I know there's some deleted scenes that were kind of cut in, but it's not that big of a deal. But they're awesome Steelbooks, so I want to add them in. So with SpiderMan Homecoming, will be my favorite movie. Hands down, I'm calling it now. Will be my favorite movie of all time. I'm not a normal pop collector. I tried it. There's too many exclusives. I had to stop. I sold off my collection. So with the movie line coming out and the pop figures, I had to get them all. There's a store in Manteca called Fantastic Collectibles. They were running a sale, $7.75 each. So I said, you know what? I'm getting them all. Obviously, the 3 exclusives that I have here did not come from Fantastic Collectibles. But here we have the Spider-Man in the Webwing suit, the unmasked version, which is a Hot Topic exclusive, the homemade suit, the unmasked version, which is a Walmart exclusive, which I wasn't even aware of because I hadn't looked into it, but I happened to be at Walmart in the action figure aisle with my kids, and my son just grabbed one and says, hey, look at this. I'm like, oh my God, I need that. And it was the only one, so worked out great. So thank you to my son for picking that up for me. So it was pretty awesome. Next, we have the Peter Parker pop. Below that, we have the Tony Stark, which now there's a Comic-Con exclusive Tony Stark coming out. I think he's wearing a suit and he's holding on to an Iron Man helmet. So I'm going to somehow have to get a hold of that one. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to make every effort that I possibly can. Next, we have Vulture, and then we have a glow-in-the-dark Vulture, the GameStop exclusive. So a bunch of things. I just wanted to share with you guys that you can see how big my collection is really growing. At some point, I will do a video to actually show you my collection. There's quite a bit, and I know it's not as big as many others out there. I currently have 3 Detolfs completely full. I could probably use another couple of them to fit as many figures as I have now at this point. But yeah, here's my recent haul and pickups. So Marvel Legends, Hot Wheels, KO, Yamaguchi, Revoltech, Steelbooks, So a bunch of fun things. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. Any questions, leave a comment. But thanks for watching.